Hey guys, it's Woody the Unexceptional Gamer, and before I begin I want to say I got the concept for this video idea from Only Use Me Blade, so I'm kind of raw instincting him perhaps, but I don't know what to say. Like, I get along really well with Blade, I'm sure he won't mind, and he inspired me to do a commentary. There's a link to his in the description, you'll find they're very similar. But let's get back on topic. The topic is exploiting the Newtown, Connecticut tragedy, or any tragedy really, for money and profit on YouTube. And sometimes the gaming community invents rules, right? They invent rules that you can't talk about this or that for fear that you're view whoring, for fear that you're trying to take advantage of a really bad situation and make a profit. And I think it's up to the viewer to decide what is in the commentator's heart. That's the deal. Like, someone invented a rule saying that you're not allowed to talk about this, and I don't think that I agree with it. I think that I do agree with the concept that it's really bad to try to exploit this thing for money. But, you know, these gaming channels aren't really just about tips for playing video games, right? You know, people watch me, well, some of you anyway, watch me for more than just, you know, coaching advice in this game. A lot of you watch just because, like, here, I'll explain my own personal experience. What happens for me is, first I tune into a guy because he has some sort of utility that he can offer me, right? Maybe he knows something about the game I haven't seen. Maybe he's amazing at it and I can just maybe watch and learn from what he does. Maybe there's something technical about his videos that I think is really cool and I want to check that out. But after a while it evolves. After a while it's not just, you know, okay, tell me which gun is the best. After a while it's like, you know, oh, I like this guy. I wonder what this guy has to say about this. I wonder what this guy's doing today. I'm quite curious about who the man is behind, you know, the gameplay. And when that happens, I start to connect with him. Now, it's kind of a one-sided connection, right? Like, you know, a lot of these guys that I watch all the time wouldn't recognize me if we were in the elevator together. Or maybe they would because I have a YouTube channel. But the concept is still stands. It's that, you know, it's a one-sided relationship, but it is a relationship of some sort. It is this thing where, like, you know, you get to know this guy. You feel like you're connected with him in some way, and you care about what he has to say. You wonder how things that have happened in the world have impacted him. A lot of guys ask me, you know, what I did on 9/11, like what that experience was like for me. And people are curious about this sort of thing. A lot of people asked me to make a video about the Newtown shooting, but then a lot of other people threatened me that if I did make a video about it, that it would be some sort of, you know, terrible thing that I had done against the victims of this thing. And it puts me in an awkward spot. And I guess what I'm saying, you know, the right answer in here is I think that you look at what's in the guy's heart and decide whether, you know, this is a tragedy that really sunk in with him, that hit home, and, you know, he's just compelled to sort of, you know, vlog about it or you know, share his emotions and feelings on it. Or if you think that the guy is just trying to use the situation, you know, and whatever, like stick a misleading thumbnail on there, and like maybe people who are thirsting for more information about the shooting will misclick on a gaming video and, you know, watch his by accident. You can figure out what the guy's motive is, and that's the deal. A lot of people have said, well, Woody, you can do this, but you can't run ads on it. And those people don't know the details of my contract. I don't want to share the details of my contract. But let's just say this. If I don't run ads, I think I'm still getting paid, and I'm just flat out stealing from Machinima, right? You know, Machinima will be getting nothing, and they'll still be tracking, you know, like my channel, I get paid for my views. And if I have views on there and don't let Machinima collect any money for it, I'm stealing from them. That's the concept. So a lot of guys have said, you know, well, Woody, you should be doing this. It's the ethical thing to do. It's really not. It's really not. You know, in my situation, I'd just be making them run, you know, making them lose money, and that's not fair to them, right? It's not fair to them to be like, well, some of my subscribers would be easier on me if I didn't run ads on this particular video. Therefore, I'm going to cause you guys to, you know, to go belly up. Well, that's bullshit, right? That's not fair to them. So, Yeah, in summary, you know, these channels are more than just gameplay tips. You know, they're a connection with the commentator. And I think it's wrong to lay down these rules without really examining, you know, what's in the guy's heart and why things went the way that they went or why he does what he does. So those are my thoughts on videos regarding the Newtown shooting. My heart goes out to those guys. I've been looking at the pictures of the kid. I don't really want to get into the shooting itself, but I've been looking at the pictures of the victims and seeing resemblance to my own kids, and it's just like, God, that must be terrible. So I hope you enjoyed the commentary. Have a nice day.